This week on Avalanche in San Diego, we dive into the Carrizo Gorge wash, or something like that. We're driving on soft sand, and my 4 high doesn't. Oh, sorry. 4 high did turn on, but the 4 low didn't turn on. So yeah, we're good. No worries. I believe this trail takes you to the hiking trailhead to the Carrizo Gorge Trestle Bridge. What is it called again? The world's largest wooden trestle. This is in and out and back, one way. Oh, well, it's 2 ways because you have to come back to. There's something squeaking in the back. It's the cooler. This road is very, very soft. We're not hiking all the way to the Carrizo Gorge Railroad, but we are trying to see palm trees. Early morning drive for us, which we don't normally do, and the sun is still annoyingly almost ahead of us. We've been here before. We actually have a film about this. A couple of years ago, I think. But we didn't go very deep. We're just looking for flowers. It was springtime, and the desert was blooming, and we were looking for flowers. So we went a couple of miles in, maybe. So let's try to do a full trip this time. It's not very dusty yet. I mean, at least this time of the day. Maybe it was a bit humid last night, so. We went camping. We camped in the Bow Willows campground, and it was nice. Made some food on the fire, and there's a lot of people. It's a long weekend. Everybody is out in the desert. You want to show your face on the camera? You're okay with that? Sure, why not? Teenagers. If we get stuck, there are at least 30 sturdy looking bushes here to winch out. I don't think we are getting stuck because I can see somebody's been here on street tires just today or yesterday. Vehicles stay on roads. Fire and mail container only. So camping is allowed 1 car length off the road at most. We are in Anza-Borrego Desert State Park. So this is state park lands, not open riding. Stay on trails, pack it in, pack it out. It's almost Thanksgiving, in a couple of weeks we might come back to the desert. I have to pull my hand in. Yeah, those branches will give you a nice scrape if you're not careful. The weather is nice. It's 6 to 7 degrees. Kind of perfect desert weather. Clear skies. A little bit of wispy cloud there. We wanted to see the Milky Way last night, but either it wasn't on this side of the Earth last night, or it was covered in the clouds. It was half moon, really bright. Walking on the sand was like walking on snow in the moonlight. It even felt the same, crunchy. But me being a werewolf, I didn't sleep much in the moonlight. Werewolf? Oh, they're wolf. We didn't see coyotes, but or mountain lions, but we saw these desert rats with this bushy tail. They were really after our snacks. Had to scare them away. I mean, the whole campsite was just teeming with those little rats or mice or something. They look cute, but they're rodents, and you don't want them in your food. It's a nice rock wall. We might want to explore that. People been driving there, but you're not supposed to drive off the trail. Yeah, signs all over the place. I bet the first hikers are already on their way to the bridge. It's very popular, you see. I don't know, if we feel like it, we might actually take a little hike. Wake up a little bit. As you can see, this is not really a rock crawling challenge here at all. This is a dirt road into the wash, and apart it being super soft, this is a Subaru road. Oh, I mean, that's kind of unfair. I mean, Subarus can go anywhere, but it's an all-wheel drive road. I mean, you might take a front drive here if you know what you're doing, but I would not, because this you might get stuck because this road is crowning a bit. So if for nothing else, for the road crown, you need a little bit of clearance, or your low-hanging spoiler is catching, plowing into that sand, as you can see. Okay, here's some rock crawling. There's at least one rock here. Alright, that was our four-wheel challenge today. Look at that mountainside and that gorge. That's where the improbable railroad is, or was it the impossible railroad? It's gorgeous, that's why it's called Gorge. Okay, this is deeper than we went last time, so we have no idea where we're going or where we are or when are we coming back, and I don't think there's cell phone coverage here either. No. We haven't told Mommy where we are, so she probably doesn't know where we are. Alright, going downhill. I may need to use the dash cam video this time because my handheld filming is not very good. Maybe I'll even put music on this video. Maybe I put AI voice. People love it. Well, actually, they say they don't love it, but if I have AI voice, people are watching, but if I don't, if I'm speaking myself, nobody's watching it. So that's a kind of a conundrum. So, bleep bloop down there in the comment section. What's your preference? My ramblings here or AI talking facts. Because I am not fact checking this thing at all after this trip. I am just putting the film together, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay, we are wheeling hard. I don't know if it's visible on the camera, but this is a little stretch here, which would be really hard to drive in a 97 camera. I could have checked the map how deep this is, but I can pretty much see how deep it is. I don't think this is a well-maintained road after all. Maybe this is a beginner trail video, right? So what should we call it? What is the trail rating? I think the trail rating is probably 2. The only real challenge is the soft sand, and if you happen to pull off the tire tracks, it gets a bit softer, and if you stop and don't know what you're doing, then you get stuck, and need to figure out how to get unstuck. That's the only challenge, I would think. So smaller tires, air down, that helps. And how much to air down? I don't know. It's your car. You do whatever you want. I don't actually air down. I just air up. I air up for highways and I put it back on the trails. So people say I don't air down if I go to 25. But I mean, that's my normal pressure. But on highway, I put it to 35 or 40 just for fuel economy and better tire wear. Foot travel only, no vehicles. Okay, where do we turn around then? No vehicles. Oh, I guess it's inside that fenced off area, so we need to turn around here. They made a little traffic circle here. Oh man, there's such a nice trail down there. They say you are not supposed to go there. Okay, let's see what it is. Okay, Onyx says that the trail is not ending. It's the these signs mean that you're not supposed to go to the wash. We are continuing this trail still. There's no sign here. Ooh, this is deep. And the trail gets a bit harder. I would say that little ledge there is pushing this trail rating to 3. My trail ratings are completely subjective and they change day by day. What is here? There's some... Oh, that's an interesting thing. Maybe we should check that out. But we'll find the palms first. I think it's 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock, and we are planning to make it back home in San Diego for lunch. The only thing we have left is chips and salsa and 2 slices of toast and half stick of butter. So This is not really your typical wash riding. I mean, blasting side by side. This feels more like trail riding than wash riding, because there's lots of vegetation, and these canyon walls are squeezing in around us. Oh, there's somebody camping there. All right. We won't disturb them, but I hope we can get into that canyon on foot. And I'm trying to avoid filming those guys also. So I'm filming the canyon walls. Nobody needs to be on YouTube. That's just crazy. Okay, I'm putting the camera away. Oh, it's a Subaru. Of course it's a Subaru. There's no problem coming here in a Subaru. So, as you can see, this is a Subaru trail. Or you didn't see that because I didn't film it. So trust me, there was a Subaru. Okay, now there's a rock crawling place right here. There's a Toyota uphill, so they will pull us out if we break down here. I hope there's a place to turn around. Might be close to the end. Let me drive up this hill here. Okay, so this is not the road. We will park here and we'll figure it out later. This is not quite the end of the road, but we decided to take a hike instead of driving because why not? It's a nice morning. If you drive down here, it's beginner rating 5 or 6. It's just so jumpy, shaky right now. I don't feel like driving. I feel like walking. Look at that zigzag rock formation. That's really weird. Maybe it's ore. Maybe. Oh, look at that. Maybe with that camera you get a better idea of this depth of this. This little molehill is high. Oh man. I mean, you can't tell. I mean, those hills are as high also, but I mean, from the camera, I don't think you'll get how high this is and steep. This rocky road is totally drivable. It's just so uncomfortable. If I aired down, it would be fine. But it was kind of punishing to drive. And again, you can see that people have been driving here on street tires. So So it's drivable. Are these dog tracks or mountain lion tracks? Yep, this is the end of the road. So we hiked, I would like to say, a quarter mile from where we parked. If you think it's a bit lame for an off-roading video, well, it is. But the way I'm driving on those rocks, we are actually making better time hiking than driving. It was much faster, in my opinion, to walk here. I don't know where I'm pointing this camera, but foot travel only. And somebody told me there is a palm oasis somewhere beyond the end. I thought I saw a glimpse of that, but I don't see anything now. And the rest of the hiking part of this is a bit rockier than we are equipped to hike today. So this goes deep into the gorge, and you know, who knows where. And we're turning back. Whether it's lame or not, we're turning back. See, we survived this trip. I don't know if this is visible, but the funny thing is that when we are at the end of this road, Onyx shows still a lot more to go, and that's weird because that was definitely not drivable anymore. That's all for Avalanche in San Diego. See you next time.